Hey guys, it's Maria. So it turns out the detail thing ended up being a little long, and I don't want you guys to I'm pretty sure it would have turned like to an hour video, but this I don't know. But we're gonna discuss the actual episode. So yeah. So what did you guys think of the episode? Let's see that first. Hello.
Well, personally, I think the episode was really amazing. It showed so much in just a short amount of time, but I love it all to bits. Yep.
Yeah, I enjoyed the episode. It was fun, and seeing like voices, like new voices that are new characters to the show that we haven't heard yet.
Yeah, I also enjoyed it. Obviously, it's my favorite episode, and I feel like it has like the best song in the episode so far.
Hmm.
So far, this is like the best episode of the season. Um, and yeah, like the songs are really good, and it gave us much more lore or like much more like information. Like I'm basically like I don't need sleep, I need answers. I'm basically like that. Um, but let's get to like the non-important things. So, Alastor and Vox, as you guys noticed, they still have Alastor still has his effect on his voice, but if you notice, for both characters, their effects go in and out in some areas or like some scenes.
Hmm.
Like for example, when Alistair talks with Dorpentius, I'm like, oh, like not even nobody's ever taken this much off me, and then he goes like, this must have meant so much to you. Like his voice goes out, like there's no radio effect, and he just burns it. The same with Vox when he goes like to see to go see Val. He's like, hey, f my life.
It's because Vox has probably dealt with Valve's crap before multiple times, and it's just kind of a routine for him at this
Yeah, when
point.
yeah when he goes when it's like that bitch left me, he's like, which one?
It's like, all right, who's the problem child today?
Yeah, it's like Angel Dust. He's like, Angel Dust quit? No, he left.
I just still don't understand how moving is worse than quitting.
I mean,
Yeah,
just moving from one location to another, he's still under contract, so he isn't really going anywhere.
yeah.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere because he's contracted. But yeah, I mean, you can notice like the effects go in and out in certain places. So I guess like for example, I guess for Vox it depends. Like for example, when he has a plan, or sometimes at like the end of the sentence at times. I guess it just depends.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, speaking of voices, the Egg Boys also got a bit of a recast done.
I
Hmm.
think it's I think they only get like one line, and I don't know. I think it's a little weird, but we're still getting used to the voices.
I know, but they didn't have like the like kind of thing. They're
Oh
just now deeper.
boy.
I wish he'd shoot me with his ray gun. And considering the fact that Serpentis has a ray gun in the trading cards, it's lovely how the Easter eggs just keep rolling in.
Yeah, the Easter eggs just keep rolling in.
It's not even April, and we're getting so much.
Hmm.
Yeah. Um.
Oh yeah.
And
Also, speaking of, oh sorry, one more thing, real quick.
yeah.
Speaking of Easter eggs, way back when it was Viv wanted Nifty to be into bad boys, and that has been very much apparent this time around.
It has been confirmed.
It has been confirmed, and I'm just also gonna say it's a kind of a shame that this Serpentius X Nifty ship sank faster than anything beforehand.
Poor Serpentius.
Yep, she didn't like a sorry song, so she kicked him in the eye and said, "Not a bad boy."
Then again, I feel like Serpentius maybe dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
He, he might as well have.
Um. But anyways, let's get to the more important part of the episode that people are like, what the heck? So, Lilith and Alastor have been gone for 7 years.
For what
Why?
reason, we don't know.
We don't know, because in the first episode, Alastor revealed that he hasn't been active in Hell for some time. I'm like, what do you mean not active in Hell? Like, did you leave Hell? Like, can you actually do that? I mean, with Lilith, probably. But for
I think there
what?
was some. I think there's something we got to remember that in the pilot he mentions that his work had been mundane and lacking focus, so it was apparent that he was probably fading out of popularity or something like that. Like he was still well known, just I guess with new rising. It's like basically anything with brands and trends and whatnot. When something fades out, something new is going to take over.
Yeah, exactly. And as we saw in the song at the end of the episode, well, at the end of the song with Vox and Alistair, which is like a great banger, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
he
Oh
says
yes.
like his race, Vox's race is going to be run. And basically, Alistair is gonna take over media, I guess, or like get stuff back on radio. Like, I don't know what Alistair means by that. I guess like he wants to destroy Vox in a way.
The two actually did fight, and Vox nearly lost for some reason.
Yeah, I
Now,
was gonna bring that up.
it was weird because before this episode, or heck, even before like the trailer, we predicted that Vox would have probably been more powerful than the other two V's because of his technological influence or something like that. But
Yeah,
turns out that that is the exact opposite of what happened. If Alistair could beat him, then God help us, who can?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, cause I mean, Alistair was nearly beat Vox, so I don't think Vox won because he seemed pretty pissed about it. So I think during or after their fight, Alistair disappeared. And who knows, maybe the fight was interrupted by somebody
Or something.
or something. I mean, it makes sense because, like, why would Vox be mad if he won? Because, I mean, sure, like, he nearly lost, but I mean, I think maybe Alistair it was interrupted before he could finish him off.
Who,
Mm-hmm.
who knows?
So, yeah, I mean,
I
it's
mean,
confirmed Alistair's more powerful.
it's not just that, but Vox actually wanted to work with him.
Yeah, that's also
That
a
was
big twist, as you can see by my reaction. I was pretty shocked. So, Vox wanted to work with Alistair, but Alistair said no, because as we know, Alistair's not a big fan of modern tech.
yeah. I don't think he just wanted to hand over like radio being modernized or anything. Because it's been made apparent that he thinks the time he died was the pinnacle of human engineering.
Yeah, what do you think, Raven?
Mm, like I agree with you guys say and stuff.
Yeah,
Like Alders doesn't want to go modern because Vox probably wants to modernize radio.
yeah, which is basically podcasts.
Yeah, podcasts.
Um,
I mean, a radio is still very much apparent because it's still in the car and you can listen to it anywhere. It's
Yeah,
just
I was gonna
it
say like
hasn't
Vox can do like podcasts like on like his own Spotify account or whatever,
yeah,
basically streaming though
or his
nowadays.
streaming platforms that he has.
yeah, it's basically that. And, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's weird that Alistair just disappeared like that,
Hmm.
especially with Lilith at the same time. It's either just a big coincidence or they're working together. Because
Yeah,
I think people were theorizing that Alistair was working for Lucifer, but maybe Alistair's working for Lilith and just keeping an eye
maybe.
on his daughter, on her
Yeah,
daughter, my bad.
yeah, yeah. And
But
Will's
yeah.
Does
like, hey,
raise a question.
take a look at my daughter. Like, okay.
Does raise a question though. Like, do you think because of Lilith, Alistair became that powerful? Like, she probably gifted him all these abilities and whatnot.
Maybe, though he seemed pretty powerful before. I mean, he was more powerful than Vox.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know,
maybe
but
even
like
more?
I know, but I'm just saying, like, when Alistair first came to Hell, Lilith probably gifted him these powers because maybe there's something that she sees in him that we don't just yet.
Maybe. I mean, she is the mother of all demons, so I mean, it's possible that she saw something in him that could help her because, as we see in the first episode, she let Hal grow. So I
Yeah.
guess like she had the other demons grow as well.
Yeah, that probably would do it.
Yeah, and also like back to Vox wanting Alistair to join. So Valentino says that Alistair owes them much more than money. Like, what does that mean?
Who knows, actually? It could be anything for all we know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard that.
No.
You're what?
Oh, Luna, she was like,
The dog's judging.
She's just lying down. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to talk about, but like, the 7 year gap is weird and we want to learn more about it. And talking about that, I was going to bring up a tweet that I was telling Hawk about. Basically, someone on Twitter said Amir is said in an interview that episode 5 will have something we knew was coming but haven't been told about yet, and it colors everything that came up to before, and I don't know what that means. Like, are they
Hmm.
I
talking
think
about the whole 7 year gap thing is going to be revealed very soon?
there's probably going to be something reveal that's going to paint a pretty good picture as to the events that led us to this point.
Yeah, it's basically what it says. It's like we haven't been told about. So maybe they mean the 7 year gap because we haven't been told about that, or like most like what happened. So maybe they might reveal it, or maybe they might reveal Alistair's backstory, or like when he came to Hell, more like a bigger backstory.
You know, it was only touched upon in the pilot, so we'll
More, yeah, like
definitely
much
see
more
when it
detailed.
happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but in a Q&A, Viv actually said that the character's backstories wouldn't really come until later, maybe after season 1.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I
I'm not going to
mean,
hold my heart out just yet on that, but you never know.
yeah. You never know. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's all we have to say about the episode. I mean, there's not a lot since we don't have a lot of information, especially the 7 year gap, which is which is like the most interesting thing, like the most
Mm-hmm.
like important mystery right now.
Well,
Cause
actually,
like, come on.
another big important mystery is who killed that angel
Yeah,
in the
that's
first
also a
episode.
big
Yeah.
mystery. There's two big mysteries. Who killed that angel and why was Alistair and Lilith gone for 7 years?
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm you know what? Like how come Charlie didn't even notice that he was also gone for 7 years? Because it makes sense how Vox would know, but Charlie, I'm surprised like I don't know, maybe they might piece it together later in the season. Unless
Yeah,
they don't talk about it this season, which would be a bummer.
I don't think they would talk about this season because sometimes things take a while to cultivate too,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then you get that sense of payoff when it is actually revealed in a meaningful way.
Yeah.
Do you like Teen Titans seasons, OG Teen Titans, where each season was like focused on a character?
Oh yeah, that is definitely true.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean episode 2 was really good. The songs are really good. Obviously, I can speak for everybody here that the best song in this episode was Alastor and Vox's duet, which was
Mm-hmm.
Stayed Gone. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, but also I'm gonna give a runner up. So I'm gonna give a runner up to best song of the season so far, and I'm gonna say "Sorry" was definitely a heart tugging one.
Yeah, it was cute. I liked it, and and it's good that Serpentius is joining the group and stuff. So let's
or
talk
how he
about like
joins
the
the
other
group.
character. Yeah, how he joins the group. Sure, like I wanted to talk about like mostly this is just theories, but like talking about like the actual episode. I think it's cool that we got to see the V's and what they do. Get a proper introduction of them because people were like anticipating them and wanting to meet them. Even though right now the voices are a little like, new. I'm still getting used to Valentino's voice because for me
Mm-hmm.
it's weird.
You know, it's because we've grown up with a certain voice actor's interpretation of him.
Yeah, we're like so
And
used to it. And for sure, I'm pretty sure, like, at the moment, Valentino is just a freaking child. He is a man child.
Mm-hmm.
he'll throw a tantrum when he doesn't get what he wants because he'll spam you with like over a
Messages.
billion message. Yeah, he'll spam you with a billion messages in under 5 seconds, and he'll be
Yeah.
sweet and caring. But then he's gonna be that clingy little ex that you can never get rid of.
Yeah, he's very toxic and, he's really back and forth. He's basically just a child.
Mm-hmm.
That Vox has to keep in check.
Indeed, it sucks, but
Yeah.
literally, Velvet is more level-headed. Honestly,
Yeah, I like Velvet. She seems like,
I also
she seems like the more serious of the group.
I really thought she was gonna be like
Like
the
a
the
Harley
daughter.
Quinn.
Yep, Harley Quinn, daughter, the insane daughter, really.
Yeah, basically, but no, she's like really mature and yeah, I like Velvet and for Vox's voice, I think they made a good choice. I think his
Mm-hmm.
voice is really soft. It's smooth, and Christian Broyle, his name is. He does a really great job. He has an incredible voice. I really enjoyed it, and I can't wait to hear more songs from him. And also Amir also did a great job with Alastor, especially that laugh at the end. Like that reminded, honestly, it's like Joker, but also like Slappy from Goosebumps.
Oh yeah, you definitely get the vibes from there.
Yeah. Like I'm probably gonna like put like a side by side or like mostly like put Alistair's laugh first and then Slappy's. Anyways, let's get to Serpentius for a little bit. We already talked about Serpentius, but as we know, he's a wannabe.
Yeah.
The
And
wannabe overlord.
yeah, and I felt really bad for him, especially what Vox said. Like, dang, like that was so cold.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, literally, it was like the one friend who messes up the simple task, and then you just basically turn on him in a second.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of impressive that he got caught so early. But
I wouldn't
Yeah.
really say that. I wouldn't really put it past him, honestly. He's not subtle,
yeah, he's
honestly.
not really subtle, so yeah, it's not that much of a surprise. But yeah, I felt really bad, and I'm glad he's joining the group because he's a
Yeah.
he's a sweet little bean that just is misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, poor Angel, though.
Yeah,
I
poor
mean,
Yeah.
Angel.
when Charlie said like, she was happy that someone actually was interested in the idea of the hotel, you just saw Angel and how remorseful he felt
Yeah, cause
for a
like,
brief second.
yeah, cause they did have a point. Especially Vaggie had points. Like he doesn't even care. He even confirmed that he doesn't care.
But
In
if
the
I'm
first episode. So like now he's feeling kind of bad. Like in the pilot where he messed up the interview because of his turf war. So yeah, he's just feeling bad and I guess a little jealous because Serpentius is doing exactly what Charlie wants. It's basically the point of the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and I felt like in the reaction, we were like seeing Valentino's voice, and obviously like I'm still not used to it, so it was a little weird and not that like, geez, like this guy needs to have a chill pill.
no, there's no chill pills when doesn't get what he wants.
Yeah, exactly, and mostly he sounded much more menacing when the smoke started pouring out. Like that's when his voice got deeper, and I think that's when he started to be more menacing. And yeah, I'm pretty sure Valentino, like right now, he's just like a big baby, but I'm pretty sure when we get to see him more, we're gonna see a much more scarier side of him.
Well, speaking of scary, do not
Rip
push the
Alistair's
Alice.
coat.
Well, no, I was gonna say do not push the Alistair button in front of Vox.
Oh yeah. There's like, yeah, Vox. The mention of his name pissed him off,
It
or
did
like,
certainly
mostly
did.
like knowing that he was back pissed him off. I'm like, geez,
Mhm.
like he said no to you, and you're just as Alistair puts it, he's being pissy.
Very pissy.
Like,
But
geez, you
going
just
back to
said
the
no. You're acting like your crush rejected you.
well, sadly that I wouldn't blame him.
Yeah, and I bet there's a lot that when these episodes come out, there's gonna be so many new radio static shippers.
Well, sorry, there's already plenty of them out there.
Yeah, there's already like not too much because like I don't see a lot, but like I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of art.
I've been
Um,
seeing them. I've been seeing art pop up.
Yeah, there's been some art, but I feel like there's gonna be way more when it officially releases.
Yeah.
Yep, and going back to Alistair's coat right there, he actually it was something
He
I
made
noticed,
elk
and I'm
noises.
surprised. Yes, and I'm surprised you didn't pick it up earlier
Well,
on
no,
that
because
web
I
party.
wasn't sure what that noise was. I mean, I haven't heard deer noises in a while, so obviously it's like,
Yeah, but that was deer noises when he decided to go all beast mode.
Yeah, I think that noise that he did, I think that was like a mating call noise.
Honestly, I don't even know.
I think. I mean, I'll probably like put like maybe a side by side in this video. Huh, what else about the episode? There's not much.
No, I think we've covered pretty much everything.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to pause. Okay, we're back. But yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to say. There's not a lot to say about the episode. Though, I mean, there's a lot to say about the episode, but like nothing more. I mean, and
Practically covered everything.
yeah, we covered everything. Especially like Alastor was like the most interesting in this episode, especially the song. It was really catchy. I've been listening to it nonstop for like the last couple of days.
Also, real quick, I want to point out, and it was just something I laughed so hard at. It was just when Alistair gets the last laugh on Vox at the very end.
Yeah, that
You could
was pretty menacing.
No, but you could hear Vox screaming in that watch. And it was
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah, he's like, damn you.
You have to try harder than that. Try
Oh,
harder
wait.
than that next time, old pal.
Yeah, I'm like dead serious. I'm like, Alistair just said no, and you just got like that. I'm like, you can't accept a no.
It's like when your crush denies you, and then you're gonna go all butthurt about it.
Yeah, I mean, Alistair does have a really good reputation, so I think Vox knew that if he got Alistair on his team, he would get more power, because, he has the radio demon on his side.
Yeah.
Power feeds influence.
Yeah, and Vox is much more into power, as the wiki says. As I said, like, the wiki shouldn't be always reliable, but, the mostly we should take it into like a grain of take it with a grain of salt until it's confirmed in the show. But for now, like some things have been true that the wiki put in. So, but yeah, Vox, he just has an interest in Alistair, and it kind of makes me curious if maybe he might ask Alistair again to join him, like maybe an ultimatum.
Yeah, it could have been, but we'll find out and see what the real stakes are.
Yeah, and you know what? One last thing. Why were they even fighting in the first place? Was it something like dumb, or was it something more?
I think when he said no, when Alistair said no, Boss took it personal and he attacked him, and it led to a fight.
Who knows? Because that fight was like 7 years ago, but like Vox has been in hell for like way longer. I mean, Alistair's been in hell way longer than Vox, but still,
Yeah.
I'm like, when did he even ask him? Like when he first arrived, or or maybe another time. Like who knows? Because Vox died in like what, like the 50s,
Yeah,
right?
he died in the 1950s,
Yeah, so he's been in hell for like,
over 70, 80 years now.
yeah. So who knows? Like I wonder how long he's been admiring Alistair, because he did make a name for himself. So
Hmm.
so yeah, I mean, maybe he just wanted Alistair on his team because he probably was like a fan. Let's see it as like an Mr. Incredible and Syndrome kind of thing.
Yeah.
Twitter's going off right now.
About what? Is it
Basically, Prime Video released a little teaser of episode 1, and people are going ballistic over it.
like what do you mean, like a clip?
Yeah, just a small clip of the very beginning. The the
Ah,
um the prologue, actually.
okay. But yeah, I mean, the fight was 7 years ago. Maybe it was about that, or I don't know. Again, like we're not sure when he asked him to join him. We're not sure. Maybe when he got enough influence, he thought he would be worthy. Basically, kind of like Sir Pentious, I guess. Like he's wanting to prove himself. And Vok and Alistair still said no, because I think like Alistair's like, I don't I don't know, like I don't really know how contracts with overlords work.
I'm sure it's basically like any deal with a demon. You sign a dotted line, you sign your soul.
Yeah, I guess maybe Alistair just didn't want to do that. And yeah, and Vox now has a grudge on him, which I feel like it's kind of childish.
Fox, no, I think it's like I think Alistair read the fine print. And he said no,
He's like, nah.
Hmm.
because let's be honest, when you sign a contract, 9 out of 10 times you're probably not going to read the fine print.
Yeah, and it's like so tiny you miss it.
It's rather unfortunate, but we all make that mistake.
Yeah, but yeah, overall the episode was really good. What do you guys think about the episode?
It
It
was a
was
good
really
episode.
lovely.
Yeah, lots of people say that episode 2 was like the best.
Hmm.
Um,
Well,
Personally, it is for now, but we'll see
yeah.
what the other
yeah.
6 bring to the table.
Yeah. Let's see. Hopefully, we get, like you said, answers or
And we'll
uh,
definitely get some answers, but then more questions are going to open up as we
yeah.
go.
Yeah, once one door opens, another one's there.
Hmm.
Like 5 more is going to be right there.
Yeah, it's like 5 more. You just keep. It's like Pomni opening every door.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that's the case.
But yeah, I mean, the episode was really good. A lot of questions that need to be asked and answered. And yeah, I'm expecting a lot of radio static art because I like that
Hmm.
ship. I'm a shipper of that because it's cute.
Hmm.
First was Chet. First we had Chalister. Now we have Radio Static. You get
Yeah.
Nyx.
Yeah, Chalister is like, really popular, but I feel like now Radio Static might dethrone it, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, Alistair, a great character. Really love to see my dear boy on screen and being his smug, dear self.
Hmm.
And lastly, do you guys like have a new favorite character, or is your favorite character still the same?
Um, so far, oh wow, there's I think I've always liked Fox. He was always up in my like top 5 characters so far, and
He went up.
um, he's like number 3 right now. I think he's only behind he's behind Adam actually. I kind of want to
Uh,
see him a little bit more. I know he's a pretentious prick, but you know
They did. They did a
he's
good job writing him that way.
yeah.
he, he's a pretentious prick, but he's a good singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, like basically in a tweet somebody did a few like when he was first revealed, I think they put like a heart but also a middle finger.
Yeah,
Like you'll
that I
heart
would.
him, but you're also gonna hate him.
Yeah, we love him, but we hate him.
Yeah,
And then obviously my little girl Nif, she's the absolute bean.
a psycho bean.
Yeah, she's a psychotic bean, but you know what can I do? And
Mm.
honestly, I think Luna still is like in my top five. Actually, to be honest, I mean, sure she's got that demented commander kind of like attitude, but yeah, I you can't convince me otherwise that she's Adam's side chick or something. I'm sorry,
I
but I'm
mean,
gonna
I
put
do
it
know
like
she has
that.
respect for him.
You know, a lot of respect because Adam's basically her. Um, Adam basically
Descendant? I
made her
don't
his.
know.
Well, I don't really know if she's an actual Well,
Yeah, I
they
don't
probably
think
are
so, because I
descendants.
mean, he is kind of human, but who knows? I'm pretty sure, like, I don't think so.
But regardless, Luda's like the commander of all um exorcists anyway. Though I don't know for how long she's been doing it, but a part of me wants to think that she's been around quite a long while. Like she's
Yeah.
not a rookie by any means.
Yeah, but, yeah, what about you, Raven? Do you have, like, a new favorite character, or is your favorite character still the same?
They're still the same.
Is it
There's
still the
some.
same?
I mean, hopefully the episodes we said might change a few things, but
Yeah, it might
we'll
change a few
see.
things. Yeah. Obviously, Alistair is still my favorite character because, he's so smug and he's like, as he would put it, he is very entertaining. Especially every time when he's on screen, he's just, yeah, he always has to get like the last laugh. He gives that vibes for me. And I'm curious what he's been up to for 7 years. And yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to say. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure it will be answered soon. Maybe
Hmm.
this season, or maybe not. Maybe next season, as long as it's answered.
Yeah.
You will get an answer one way or another.
Yeah, but yeah, still the same. He's my number one. And my number two is Angel Dust. And yeah, I mean, that's all I gotta say. I mean, what do you guys think when you guys watch it? Because, we watch the early access, so we have to keep
Hmm.
quiet.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, what did you guys think of the episodes? Which song was your favorite? I have an idea, but I'm pretty sure everybody's different. So maybe
Hmm.
not everybody's favorite will be gone. Oh geez, stayed gone. I don't think it's gonna be everybody's favorite, but it's mine. And yeah, like, what do you guys think? What do you guys think Alistair's been doing for 7 years, especially since it's a coincidence how Lilith has also been gone for 7 years? What do you guys think of the voice actors? Because I think they're doing a good job. It's just gonna take a little bit to get used to Valentino's voice.
Definitely will be.
Hmm.
Yeah, because the accent, though. Like, I'm Mexican, so obviously I don't have an accent, but my mom sure does. But yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit
Funny
of
for me, I
time.
never heard Paranoid DJ's Valentino, so I'm
Yeah,
just.
I'm so used to Paranoid DJ's version because he's like so menacing, and seeing him now, I'm like, dude, you act like a freaking child. You're not menacing at all.
Yeah, so I never heard Paranoid DJ's. I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, though we've only seen like it was just that episode, so I'm pretty sure we will get to see more of him in like later episodes and maybe more menacing.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all we have to say. Again, like, what do you guys
Hmm.
think of the episodes? Which song was your guys' favorite? Do you guys have new favorite characters, or is your character still the same? But yeah, that's it for this video. Please like and subscribe. It helps my channel out. And I'll see you guys in the next video, like the next two reactions, because the episodes are out. So enjoy binge watching. So yeah, Hazbin's finally out. We've waited so many years for it. And it was definitely worth it for me and for everybody else who stayed around and stayed loyal. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys. Stay tuned.